Cześć, it's Dorota. Welcome to Polish with Dorota. Today you will learn how to react in a Polish way. Are you sure you know how to react when someone asks you how are you in Polish, or if someone wishes you miłego weekendu, have a nice weekend? Check it out, because I've seen a lot of misunderstandings in these and other phrases, how to react to those. And that's why I've decided to teach you how to react like a real Pole reacts. And before we start, remember that you can learn Polish at my online school with fantastic teachers in a great atmosphere. You can join any time of the year. So how this video lesson is going to work? You will see 4 phrases one by one, and you will also see possible reactions. You will have 5 seconds to decide which reaction is correct. Then I will tell you which one is correct. I will explain why, and you will also learn other possible ways to react to this question or a phrase. So, the first phrase. I will read just one phrase. You will see also 3 options to choose. Please tell me out loud which one you think it's correct, and then after 5 seconds I will read the correct one. Cześć! Co tam słychać? Wszystko dobrze. A u ciebie? A. This is the correct answer. Wszystko dobrze, a u ciebie. Not C, because wszystko słychać means one can hear everything. You can hear everything. And this is a literal answer to literal meaning of this question, because actually słychać means that something can be heard. This is impersonal verb, and if you would like to know what is the difference between słychać, słuchać, and another one, słyszeć, I have a video on that. It's available for free on my website polishwithdorota.pl. It's in a member area in free videos section. So if you don't have an account yet, just create it, and the link is in the description. So basically, co tam słychać literally means what there can be heard. Yes, but in English you say what's up. Yes. So these questions are not literal questions. So definitely not C. And why not B? Why not a ty? Because the full version of this question is co tam u ciebie słychać? So what can be heard at you, with you, something like that. So your answer, your question back to a question co słychać, co tam, has to be a u ciebie, not a ty. A ty can be an answer to a question that means how are you, and it is jak się masz. So if someone asks you jak się masz, you can say wszystko dobrze. A ty, that's correct, but only if someone asks you jak się masz. In my opinion, it's so rarely used and it's a bit old-fashioned, in my personal opinion, that I prefer not to teach my students to use that, because mostly I hear it from foreigners. Polish people, I know, they ask me, co słychać, co tam, jak tam, co u ciebie. To sum it up, if someone asks you, co słychać, co tam, co u ciebie, you need to answer something like wszystko dobrze, and then ask back, a u ciebie. If someone asks you, jak się masz, you need to answer something like wszystko dobrze, and then a ty. Instead of wszystko dobrze, you can say nic nowego, nothing new. Po staremu, same old thing. Or w porządku, in order, okay. Now let's try the second one. It will be more advanced. How would you react if someone tells you, nie umiem tego zrobić, nic nie rozumiem? Pomóc ci? Pomóc ci? So the option B. Pomóc ci? It means, should I help you? Literally, actually, it means to help you. And why not A? Why not pomóż ci? I know why you might want to use it, because you hear it often. So someone tells you, pomóż mi, help me. So, pomóż mi is used when you are asking for help. Pomóż is a form of imperative mood. This is an order to someone, help me, pomóż mi. And if you are offering help, you are saying pomóc ci, pomóc ci. Simply when we are asking someone if this person needs help in any way, you use infinitive version of the verb. So pomóc is infinitive form of the verb pomagać, pomóc. If you don't know it yet, almost each verb in Polish has two forms, so-called imperfective and perfective aspect. If you don't know it yet, don't worry. If you know something but not much, I have a video on that. The link is here, 17 minutes, about all tenses in Polish. But let's go back to this particular example. So you are offering something, you use infinitive plus ci. Pomóc ci, to help you, should I help you? Przeczytać ci, to read to you, should I read it for you, to you? Or, for example, napisać ci, to write it for you, do you want me to write it for you? So this is how we are offering help. And why not C? Why not pomóc cię? Because the verb pomagać, pomóc needs dative case. And dative case of the pronoun ty is ci. So, again, if you are offering help, you say pomóc ci. If you would like to know more about asking for help or offering help, also I got a full video on that, and the link will be in the description. And still, regarding help, I know it's hard to learn a new language. That's why it's good to have someone to help. It is much easier to learn with a great teacher in a friendly atmosphere. So contact me, we will arrange a free conversation and you will level up your Polish at my online school. And then in your class, before the weekend, you will wish your teacher and your friends from the group have a nice weekend. And what is the correct reaction to a phrase miłego weekendu? Dzięki, nawzajem. Yes, nawzajem. Here again, not ty też. Of course, not dzięki naprawdę, because naprawdę means really, for real. So no, it doesn't match. So nawzajem means the same to you whenever someone is wishing you miłego weekendu, miłego dnia, have a nice day, miłej podróży, have a good trip, or if someone is telling you a compliment. Then you can say nawzajem. So someone is telling you, ładnie wyglądasz, nawzajem. But in this case, when someone is telling you, ładnie wyglądasz, you can say ty też. But not when someone is wishing you a nice weekend, a nice day, or a nice trip. Then you need to say nawzajem, but there are also another options. You can say wzajemnie, which means also the same to you. And look, these words nawzajem and wzajemnie have the same element, wzajem. This is also an element of the adjective, yes, adjective, wzajemny. It means mutual. So we use these two words, either nawzajem, wzajemnie, when you are reacting to some kind of wishes. Miłego weekendu, nawzajem, miłego weekendu, wzajemnie. Some people also say również. Również means also, as well, too. But in my opinion, it's not as polite as the other two, nawzajem or wzajemnie. Now you know how to react in these three situations. And now, the last one, the final one, the sad one. Moja babcia zmarła. Miała 91 lat. Bardzo mi przykro. Bardzo mi przykro means I'm very sorry. But you can say, but bardzo przepraszam also means I'm very sorry. Yes, it might, but it also means I apologize. You use przepraszam if it's your fault. So for example, you're late. Przepraszam. You broke somebody's favorite cup. Przepraszam. You said something mean. Bardzo przepraszam. But if you would like to consolate someone, if something bad happened to another person, you cannot say przepraszam unless it's your fault. So if you want to say, oh, I'm sorry for your loss, I'm sorry to hear that, you say przykro mi or bardzo mi przykro. So look, mi changes the place. Either przykro mi or bardzo mi przykro. So if someone's grandma died, if someone lost a job, if someone didn't pass the exam, you can say przykro mi. If you say przepraszam, it means that you were involved in these situations. It might happen, but usually we just want to say, oh, I'm sorry. Bardzo mi przykro. If someone tells you that someone close for him or her died, you can also say moje kondolencje, my condolences, or wyrazy współczucia. Okay, so now tell me in the comments, did you know about this? Have you been making these mistakes? You can write, don't worry, now you know, and you will not make these mistakes again. You will speak correctly and you will react like a Pole. If you find this lesson useful, please support my channel. You can do it simply with a donation. The link is in the description, or you can also buy one of my video courses on my website. Today I recommend you Small Talk in Polish. In this course you will find plenty of different dialogues and you will learn how to react as a Pole. There are also some written materials and exercises so you can practice what you've learned. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next lesson. Pa!